SmackFitness family, YouTube world. This is Sean McKenzie. I got Nicole back. Everybody remember Nicole. She's my nutritionist. She broke everything down in the grocery store, what we're supposed to be eating. And today she has one of her great meals that, you can eat post-workout, pre-workout, during the day, whatever.
Lunch or dinner, anything, whatever is convenient.
It's very good. It's very good. It's a chicken salad sandwich now, but she put a little spin to it, so it's very, it's nutrient dense and it's macro friendly, guys. So, I like to track the macros, so this is very macro friendly. So this is something I'll be eating, through this prep, and I'm gonna let her talk more about this.
And also, by the way, this recipe that I'm about to show you guys lasts for about a week, give or take. So my secret is that I use it for my husband's daily lunches for the week, just so it's easier on me. But y'all can, of course, use it whenever it's convenient.
Absolutely. So where do we start first?
Alright, so first I have the water boiling. So what we're going to do is boil the chicken. So I have 2 chicken breasts. And you can add more or just use one if, whatever is to your liking. So we're gonna go here. Okay, so we're gonna need to boil this chicken. And so I'm gonna have you just put them both in there. Great, and what I like to do is just boil it for about between like 12 to 15 minutes, just so it's not overdone or underdone. And then I also like to add in a lot of different spices. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here is just set our timer. So I'm gonna put it for 15 minutes just so I don't have to worry about the time really. So I'm gonna just do that real quick. Okay, so that is set. All right, so Sean, I want you to grab the onions and we're gonna put them in the pot. Alright, so the next thing we're going to do is put in the kale. This is just the remaining kale that I had. Really, you can put anything you want. But
it's organic too.
Yeah, this is organic and has no preservatives and it's already pre-washed. So I just wanted to use it up and put it in the pot.
Make sure you wash your hands too, people. I did wash my hands. For those of you who don't wash your hands, make sure you wash your hands. I guess I'm just a germaphobe.
Alright, so next we're going to put in the turmeric and the organic black pepper in the pot. So, and I don't really measure things, so I kind of just like eyeball it, kind of like to my liking. So that was the turmeric, and then this is the black pepper. The black pepper will make it a bit spicy, so I enjoy that. Okay, so the next little ingredient we're gonna put is cumin. So this is always my go-to spice. I just love how it smells. So I'm gonna put a little bit more than the other ingredients. And then lastly, we're gonna put thyme. This is my other go-to ingredient. It just gives it a nice taste and smell. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is just stir all the ingredients up and make sure the color is kind of like mixes together. So let's stir it up.
Smells so good.
Stir.
Smells really good.
Yeah.
What is that? What seasoning is that?
It's all the spices. So the main thing that you're smelling is probably the cumin,
Gotcha.
and then the turmeric. And the turmeric will give it like a nice yellow, bright color. So. Another great tip, by the way, guys, is to put in a lid on the pot. This will just keep everything kind of like more moist. It'll also help the chicken cook a little bit faster. Okay, so now this is the fun part where we get to be really creative. So what Sean is going to do, he's going to add all these ingredients, and I'll talk about a little bit about each. So first we're going to add in the red onions. So they bring a lot of like spice to it, and I know that like some people don't really like that spice taste, but I like it. It just brings in a little kick. It also has a lot of antioxidants and vitamin C and potassium. Next is the apples. I specifically chose like the sour ones, so it's like the greeny Smith apples. and
it gives it a little kick too, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like a sour taste, just to counteract the kick to it. So the apples provide a lot of fiber and micronutrients and minerals. Now we're gonna add the kale. So this was the kale that we put in the pot earlier. It's also the remaining. So that has a lot of vitamin C, a lot of
very high in vitamin C.
Yeah, and it's a great, like, nice, beautiful dark green color, and I really like colorful, different types of foods.
And you can also, you know, you're playing with it because some vegetables, this fruit you get in it that you don't get throughout the day. So this is a lot of.
So it contributes to like your daily 9 servings of fruits and veggies.
Right.
And then we have the avocados. So it's not very common to add avocados, but I like the texture of it because as you can see, most of the ingredients are kind of like a crunchy texture, and the avocados kind of settle it a little bit, so it's a little bit more mushier, easier to eat, and it's a great source of fat. And then lastly, and that was
the chicken.
The chicken is right. And lastly is the spring onion. So also it gives it a little bit of kick. It's very low in calories, no fat or anything, so it's just a fun ingredient to add. And it also provides a lot of antioxidants as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, and lastly, our sliced almond and Almond-Craison mix.
Now this add a kick, like a taste to it, like
a
sweeter taste, right?
Yeah.
And it's good macronutrients too. Only 4 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
You know, there's 30 calories in it, which is not bad at all. 1 protein, and then you got 1.5 fat, so very macro friendly.
Yeah. So it's a tasty little treat to just add in. So typically you would add like half of it. If you have a bigger portion, then you can add like the whole bag. So it's really up to you, but I usually add about half of the bag. And now what I'm gonna do is add in our Greek yogurt. So typically a lot of other recipes will add in mayonnaise. Personally, I'm not a fan, and it's a lot of like calories and fat.
A lot of fat.
So the Greek yogurt has more protein, especially for you bodybuilders, and you know you're trying to contribute
SmackFitness
a lot of protein into your diet. So the brand I use is Simply Balanced. You can use any brand; it's not a big deal. So this one has, let's see, how many protein? So 20 grams of protein for 1 serving.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and 1 serving is 1/4 of the container. So
this whole meal you getting a lot of protein.
A lot of protein, and it's mainly coming from the Greek yogurt and the chicken.
Right.
So what we'll do is just add. I usually start out with this much, and then
go as you
can mix
please.
it.
Right.
Yeah, as you please.
And you know, when you're stirring it, I guess you want to see the consistency of it, right?
Yeah, it's mainly about the consistency. So some people like it a little bit more mushier. Some people like it a little bit more on the drier side, which I prefer. What would
Absolutely,
you prefer?
more on the dry side,
yeah,
right?
So it's not that soggy.
Right.
So, what do you think? Should we add a little bit more?
Just a little bit.
Okay. So that's okay. We mix.
There we go.
Yeah,
that's the way I like it there.
Yeah. So that was probably about like 1.5 like serving spoon sizes. So that was able to get the whole entire bowl kind of.
And this is it's very simple. It's a simple meal. A lot of people put so much emphasis on, you know, I gotta cook this. What do I eat? And this is very, very simple. A simple meal that you can just grab it and go. Like she said, it lasts throughout the week. So
yeah, very easy. Right. A lot of convenience. All right, so what do you think? How does it look? It looks pretty colorful, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love it. It looks very great.
All right, so now we're gonna get our chicken and kind of make sure the water kind of drips off of it so it's not soggy. Okay, so the chicken has like a really nice, pretty golden color, and that is mainly coming from the turmeric and the other spices that I put. So a little secret I wanted y'all to know is that in this pot, we basically made like a chicken broth veggie soup. So on the side of having like your actual chicken salad sandwich, you can also incorporate this really nutrient dense soup broth, and that's why I added the kale and the onions as well to give it more flavor and extract more nutrients. The kale, as you can see now, is much softer, so it's easy to chew, and the onions are very soft as well. So okay, so now Sean is doing the part that I really don't like doing because it hurts my wrist. But what we're doing is just shredding the chicken, and we want to do the whole entire chicken and not waste anything. So this is how you do it, and you can put more motion into it. You can like make it more shredded by doing it like in smaller movements, or you can have longer pieces by doing it in a more like having a wider range. So that's what he's doing.
And she just said that she don't like doing this because she was weak. I told her, well, she definitely got to get in the weight room with me again.
Okay.
Yeah, she's been in there with me, but she's coming in. It's coming in. But she's helping me. She helping me with my nutrition and what I'm supposed to eat. I'm helping her with.
Yeah. So we're a good partnership.
Absolutely.
So how does it feel? Is it easy?
It's really easy.
Yeah.
I'm cutting right through it.
Yeah.
And you know, you got to make sure the chicken's cooked.
Definitely.
Make sure the chicken's cooked. But it's, you know, I like it shredded like this, you know, because I feel like I'm getting the best out of the chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it'll be in every bite, in other words.
Yeah, exactly. It's easier to digest as well because it's in smaller pieces. You know, if you're not chewing that much, you can, you know, miss a lot of the nutrients, and it's not really going to absorb that much into your intestines. So
Absolutely.
You want to, you know, make sure that you're chewing it a lot and also shredding it very well.
So I'm shredding this chicken, right? In November comes, I'll be on the stage. She's gonna be helping me, like I said, with this, you know, whole eating thing and what to eat. And hopefully I'll be shredded on the stage for you guys. Oh man, I got that touch.
Yeah. So we're just gonna mix it up here in that bowl. And we're gonna stir it up. Look how pretty that looks.
Awesome.
It's kind of like a rainbow. It's mainly green, but it's a nice color because of the spice
Right.
that is in the other ingredients.
It's literally like a salad. Now, if you don't want to, you know, especially on your low carb days, you don't have to have the bread. You can just eat it like just like a salad. Mm-hmm.
And you can add more veggies or fruit, whatever you like. So you can be very creative with this. Okay, so this is how it looks. So the next step is I typically refrigerate this for about like 3 hours, but you can just have it like at room temperature, so that's what we're going to try today. So basically after you mix it up, you're just going to add it on these buns, and these are whole wheat buns. So add it like that.
It smells. I can smell that, you know,
Yeah.
chicken. So,
everything is marinating together. Okay, so this is what a sandwich would look like. You can also add condiments if you want. So you can have like some mayonnaise if you like that, or some kind of mustard. For this one, I typically don't add anything just because it adds more calories and stuff.
Right. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't need it just because of the yogurt.
Yeah,
and then
the Greek yogurt gives it like a nice smooth taste, so you don't really need it. But if it's too dry for you, you can of course add whatever you want.
All right.
So
SmackSnacks. This is the first episode. I'm about to dig in.
me too.
See how this tastes. Good.
It's good.
No, it's
right?
really good. Yeah.
An explosion of flavors.
Yeah, it's good. You should try it.
Yeah.
You don't taste the avocado. The only thing I taste really is the chicken.
Yeah.
But I taste everything else. But the only thing I taste is the chicken, which is good, like I said. In every bite, you're gonna get chicken just because it's shredded.
Yeah. Yeah. So if you're using less chicken, then you can you'll be able to taste more of the veggies and the fruit that you add in. But since we use like two pretty large size chickens, then you're gonna like taste more of the chicken, especially because it's like shredded a lot. So it's mainly just like more of a chicken flavored. So
and on the description box, I'm gonna have the ingredients.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the ingredients on the description box. And once again, if you go back to my old video, I believe we put her email and everything. But how can people contact you just in case they wanna, come in your kitchen and make some?
Yeah, and leave a comment, and maybe I can make like my own nutrition related commentary video, so I can answer your questions or just shoot me an email.
Right.
Keep it on the
That is it.
Thank you.
SmackSnacks, episode 1. Appreciate it.